Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Margot, nice to meet you.
Oh, it's so amazing. This is the first time, let me say, this is the first time since I do this job for more than 20 years. This is the first time since years I'm nervous.
Oh, really?
Because it means so much to me meeting you, because
don't be silly, don't be nervous.
You are such an hero for me, and so it's
Oh, wow.
Easter, birthday, and Christmas on one day for me talking to you here. And
You're so kind.
yeah.
You say this to everyone,
no,
don't
no,
you?
no, 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 no,
I'm
never.
kidding, I'm
No,
kidding.
it's absolutely amazing. You see, I'm a little bit
don't be
flattering and
silly.
shaking. my cardboard. Okay. Are we running? Okay. Yeah, so great seeing you, and you did a very great job in this movie.
Thank
so,
you.
how hard was it doing all this ice skating things?
Yeah, the ice skating, it's a really tough sport. I thought I was going to pick it up a lot quicker than I did. It took a lot of training to get to the point of filming.
And to be honest, you did some ice hockey before.
Yeah.
Does it help?
It did help, yeah, because I mean, I felt more comfortable on the ice because of it, but it also gave me a lot of false confidence that I shouldn't have had, because I was so used to just running on the ice in my ice hockey skates, and then because I had so much padding on every time I didn't know how to stop. I mean, I was a terrible skater, but when I was playing ice hockey, and so I'd either hit another person, just hit the ice, or hit one of the barricades to stop myself. And obviously, as soon as I put on figure skating skates and didn't have any of the padding on, I quickly realized that I had needed to learn to stop and didn't want to hit the ice anymore. It hurt a lot.
Did you know why I don't do ice skating?
Why?
I have two left feet.
Oh, you
Every time I go on the ice, give me 1 minute and I lay down on my on my feet and hands. So
It's hard.
how often did you fall during this?
I'd fall like every day, yeah. But I every time I'd fall and I you know, it hurt or whatever, but my skating coach was always like, "You're fine, come on, jump up, let's go." And then one day I had a really big fall, and she came over and she was like, "That was a real skater fall. You can have a minute." And I was like crying. I was like, "Thank you." But they're so tough. I mean, I would be on the ice skating rink, you know, just practicing at my level, which is obviously nothing compared to what professional skaters do. And the professionals around me would be practicing double axels, jump after jump, trying to nail it, and just be getting so high in the air and then smashing into the ice and then getting up and doing it again. And I mean, I just couldn't believe it. They did that day in, day out, way bigger falls than I was having, and they're so tough. It's amazing.
To be honest, how much cuts and bruises did you get?
A lot of cuts and bruises, but I didn't mind that so much. It was the blisters. The blisters on my feet were excruciating. I couldn't believe how bad they got, and because obviously you have to just keep putting your skates on top of them. They got worse, and I just kept asking my skate doubles, because they're professional skaters. I was like, "What do you do about the blisters?" And they had all sorts of crazy remedies. They were like, "Try that, put a plastic bag over your foot, do that, use duct tape." I mean, I was doing everything under the sun to try and stop the blisters.
And you started a production company with your husband. So is it easier having a production company with your husband as a business partner, or is it much more worse because when you have some arguing fights or anything else?
Well, fortunately, it's not just the two of us at the company. We started it with our best friends. A bunch of us started it together. So it's a wonderful group dynamic. We all know each other. I mean, we're best friends. We all know each other inside and out. We know everyone's strengths and weaknesses. We can delegate jobs within the company because of that, and we all really work well together. And the nice part about producing with my husband on this film, he and I were the lead producers on this from our company, with also Brian Uncle, our producing partner, from another company. And it was great, because it meant I got to see him. I got to spend time with him. Usually when I shoot a job, you know, I'm shooting in another city or another country for months, and it's hard to be able to find the time where you get to spend time together. And, you know, when we work together, we get to actually be together. So we love it.
And I love your tattoo work, because I think you tattooed more than 100 people. Is it right?
Oh, tattoo work. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been, I've done at least, yeah, I reckon I've done, I don't know, more than 50 for sure, maybe close to 100. I've done a lot of tattoos now. They're terrible, all of them. I'm not getting any better. In fact, I'm probably getting worse at tattoos.
They're looking great, all those emojis.
Really?
So yeah.
Thanks.
I'm totally afraid for getting a tattoo, but if you would do it, I would allow it.
You'd sign up? That's
yeah,
nice.
because I trust you.
Thanks. You shouldn't. I'm really not good at tattoos.
So did you tattoo also yourself?
Yeah, I did this one on myself when we were doing the last squad tattoos. And it was just easy because it was on my own foot, so I could just... It just took like a minute. It's so quick when you do little ones, it's quick. When you're doing amazing real tattoos, obviously, it takes hours, but I can't do that.
And it hurts?
A little bit. It doesn't hurt as much. I found that it didn't hurt as much when I did it on myself, but yeah. I got one on my toe, like on the inside of, on my inside of my toe there. That one hurt a bit. Yeah, but it was quick. It was fine.
Great. And if I'm allowed to ask a little bit about Harley Quinn, because I love this character, and I see so many girls on conventions dressed up as Harley Quinn, so you mean so much to them.
And guys dress up as Harley too. It's amazing.
Yeah. But looking at the girls, I think this is some kind of being an idol for them, because you're empowering the girls. So how humbling is it for you, being this, having this effect on so many people?
It's amazing. I mean, Harley's not what you'd think of when you think of like a role model. So, because she's a very flawed person, but she's so fun and lovable at the same time. I love her. I totally fell in love with her reading the comics, and I think it's wonderful that everyone, kind of wants to dress up as her and read the comics or see the films or whatever. It's fun because I feel like for so long, the guy characters are always the most fun, most crazy, most outrageous. And every Halloween, I'd be dressing up as a guy character because they were always the craziest ones. And then Harley came along, and suddenly everyone dressed up as Harley for Halloween. And I was like, that's right, the girls have the best character now.
Great. And is there maybe some things you can tell us about this new movie, Suicide Squad 2? Or
I don't know yet. I mean, the studio definitely want to have Harley in some iteration, whether it's Suicide Squad 2 or a Harley Quinn spin-off as soon as possible. And I want to too. I keep being like, please, I need to get back on set as Harley. So we're all working on it, and I don't know what would be next, but hopefully either this year or next we'll be filming something.
And if if you could be Harley for one day, so which hat would you knock with this baseball bat?
What would I take? The baseball bat?
Yeah. which hat would you knock in Hollywood, especially?
Which hat would I knock?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
If you
God, Harley in Hollywood would be hilarious. I don't know. Being Harley for a day, I don't know what would happen. She's crazy.
Great. I speak a very short teaser. Das Interview mit Margot Robbie zum Film Tonya gibt's am 22. März bei Kino mit Pavis, RTL West. Schaut rein. Great. Thank you so much. It was so amazing.
Dankeschön.
Great job.
I